viewers, once again, welcome back to our Wiki Expo Singapore. And today we have Malcolm right here. Say hi to everybody.
Hi everyone, nice to meet you.
Alright, today we have a lot of things to learn from Malcolm. Okay, first of all, we'd like to know a little bit more like what's the role of AI in Web3?
AI is an enabler. It can be used in a lot of different aspects. For example, in Web3, AI can power chatbots. It can power banks to detect financial fraud. It can be used in digital avatars. It can be used to give more knowledge. We are actually using AI right now to create AI co-founders, right? So you don't even need to have human co-founders in future. In fact, these are some things that are already being applied in the industry. One of the partners we are working with is using AI for medical assistance. So they actually have prompts for doctors going to surgeries, meeting patients, so that they remind the doctors about what to look out for, because they can scan and consume a huge body of information very quickly. So AI can be used in a lot of different aspects of Web3, and it's like I said, it's a big enabling area.
So see your opportunities, I would say. There's more to come. Alright, aside from that, we'd like to learn a bit more like what is the outlook for decentralized payments?
Decentralized payments are very, very important, especially in the wake of the FTX collapse. Because after FTX, basically so many people pull out their funds. Because the saying in the blockchain crypto space or the Web3 space is not your keys, not your money, right? So if you put your assets into a centralized exchange, in a centralized platform, and it's hacked or they lose their money somehow, then you don't even get it back. There are so many tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands or even millions of people have lost money because they put money with or they put their crypto with centralized platforms like BlockFi, like Celsius, like with FTX, etc. Right? So decentralization is something that we are all moving towards. From Web 1, we have moved to Web 2, Web 3. Web 1 is where it's basically information websites, and that was very early era, like 20 years ago. And then Web 2 came with rich context, platforms, apps, and things that we are using right now. And Web 3 is where decentralization will take place, and where people own their own private keys, own their own data. And when you own your own data, then all the big Web 2 corporations can steal your data and make money from it, and you don't do anything, right? So now all the millennials and even the later generations are growing up valuing freedom, valuing their own personal data, and it's very important to take back control. So this is something that is extremely important in this day and age.
Hey, amazing. We'd like to want to know what's exciting development lies ahead for this.
There are so many developments, right? So right now the narratives that are prevalent, or rather, I got into this space in crypto and blockchain since 2017, and I've seen so many different iterations. At the start, it was called ICOs or ITOs, and then later they became IEOs, initial exchange offerings, and then after that it became IDOs, initial DEX offerings, and then IGOs, initial gaming offerings, or before that was IFOs, initial farm offerings. And in fact, IFOs also appeared already in the end of 2017, where it became initial fork offerings, right? And then after that, NFTs were becoming popular, 2021. And in fact, I already got involved in NFTs back in 2018 when one of the very early founders of the NFT platform came to us for seed funding. And at that time, it was still not mature yet. So you can see in this very fast-moving space, every 3 to 6 months, the scene changes. Right. So in 2021, it was a narrative for NFTs, and in fact, we were one of the first in 2020 to get into it. And then after NFTs became Metaverse, right? After Facebook rebranded as Meta, and then they created a huge stir, and everybody started getting Metaverse. They created such a big knee-jerk effect that Blizzard Entertainment was acquired for $69 billion by Microsoft. Because Microsoft one day woke up to the news of Facebook saying the Metaverse is here. Then they say, oh, we are way behind, right? So they had to catch up by acquiring. So now all these tech giants are racing, and they were racing in 2021 to get into the metaverse space. And after the metaverse, then became AI, right? So today the narrative is now AI. And in fact, before the metaverse was popular, it was play to earn, right? So you have GameFi, where Axie Infinity popularized this whole genre. And people, especially in the developing countries, can make very decent income just playing games, right? So play to earn was a huge narrative in 2021. then metaverse, and then today is AI. Now with ChatGPT unveiling, suddenly every week we are seeing new developments in AI. Because AI has been building up over the last 10, 15 years, in fact. And in fact, I got into it 6 years ago, and 1.5 years ago, we started doing very active things in the AI space. And in fact, on Monday, which is 2 days' time, we are launching a major new AI project. So this is the new narrative. Right? AI can be used in so many applications. So we're going to combine AI and blockchain. And in fact, one of my clients and friends was running a series called AIBC, right? So it's a conference series called Artificial Intelligence Blockchain, and they've been running it for 5 years already. So it's a very popular acronym as well, AIBC. So these two will work very well together, and I think AI will be here to stay definitely because we are nowhere near having developed it out yet. That's going to take place over the next 10, 20 years. And in fact, we have very prominent billionaires like Elon Musk coming out and say, "Oh, stop AI because it will destroy humanity," right? So it's a very fast-growing space. And after AI's narrative, I think it's social fi, right? Social fi is really exactly into Web3 because social finance means that you make money by interacting with other people, which is going to be fantastic because everyone interacts so much time, spends so much time on social media like WhatsApp, like Facebook, like Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. You know, now TikTok is killing everybody. Eventually, there will be something else that's Web3 that will replace TikTok, right? So, and if you can make money from consuming data, that's even better, right? Spend all your time doing things and you get rewarded, right? Then everyone will love it. Right, so there are so many narratives. So to sum up, I think currently the narrative is AI. The next narrative, I believe, will be social fi.
Okay, thanks for the heads up, and we're really excited for that. And thank you so much, Malcolm, for your time.
Thanks very much.
And we hope to see you in the next sessions. Thank you.